The TV doctor admits he felt rattled after seeing the tragic news that Love Island star Mike Thalassitis took his own life last weekend. Mike, who appeared on the 2017 series of the hit show, was just 26 years old. Speaking to Daily Star Online about his concerns, Christian, 42, said, "Naturally, slightly naive or slightly vulnerable people are going to be selected to go on these types of shows. People have no idea what fame actually means and how fickle it can be and how all-consuming it can be and how it can undermine your self-esteem. People see the image portrayed of success and glamour and beautiful people having a lovely time, whereas in reality it is not like that. The problem with the shows is that one minute you are up there and the next minute you are literally nobody as a new show has come out. One minute everyone loves you and the next they don't know who the F you are, which is a hugely tough thing to deal with. I think TV channels and production companies have a responsibility to make sure people are looked after." He added, "In this country more than others we like to see them fall. Even the US doesn't rejoice in quite the same way as we do when someone falls down. We throw people into this reality TV ring and then watch them get torn to pieces, and this is not a good way to look after people." Since Mike's death, ITV have confirmed they will now step up their aftercare and contestants will now receive financial and social media training, as well as mental health counseling post-filming. In a warning to bosses not to go back on their word, Christian continued, "When we used to film embarrassing bows 5 or 6 years ago, it had an aftercare package, which is still in place for many of the patients today. The likes of Love Island have huge budgets, they make tons of money, so of course there is money to help make sure people are looked after correctly. If you tell a very depressed person that they can always pick up the phone and call, they are not going to call you. Blokes in particular don't do that. If you are depressed you won't pick up the phone and call as you don't feel worthy of that." Accusing TV bosses of prying on the vulnerable applicants, the medical ace explained, "Producers see more vulnerable people as better for the show as they are more moldable and will bring more drama. Look at Big Brother. It went on, the housemates got more and more vulnerable and unstable and they were willed by producers to get even more so, as that is what they wanted for TV. It's not ethical or responsible even if a person has signed a bit of paper saying they are up for it. Producers clearly intend to cause a meltdown. The show is designed for the meltdown, which is not very nice. I suspect with Love Island they want the people who will produce more drama." When contacted by Daily Star Online for comment, ITV outlined plans to develop their aftercare. "Everyone at Love Island is so shocked and absolutely devastated with the tragic news of Mike Thalassitis," a spokesperson said. "The Mike we knew was a remarkable and charismatic young man who made a huge impression both on the Love Island team and on viewers of the show. Our thoughts and deepest sympathies are with his family and friends at this difficult time. When something so awful happens, it is natural to enter a period of soul-searching and ask whether anything could have been done to help avoid something so terrible happening. It is not for us to speculate on the reasons behind this tragedy, and what is so heartbreaking is that we simply cannot know. Our show put Mike in the spotlight with all the ups and downs that brings." Mike's TV career took off with Love Island and he went on to take part in other reality shows as his career grew. Since the terrible news, there have been a lot of people questioning Love Island's processes and aftercare. Many of the things that have been said about them bear no relation to the support we offer. We want to outline our care processes. As the show has grown ever more popular and our islanders get increased attention in an ever-changing landscape, each series we evolve the support we give them. Our duty of care is a continuous and ongoing process for each islander. This follows 3 key stages: pre-filming, filming, and aftercare. We work with both an independent GP and a psychological consultant to provide an assessment of the physical and mental health of each of the shortlisted cast members and their suitability for inclusion on the program. The medical team also contacts each islander's GP to check they feel that person is able to take part. We ask for full disclosure from potential cast members to these health professionals so that we can support them appropriately. As TV producers, we rely on medical experts to assess both mental and physical health to ensure that each candidate is suitable for inclusion. Care continues whilst the islanders are in the villa. We have a medical team on location which includes a psychological consultant. They not only look after islanders' healthcare needs, but also monitor them to check that there are no emerging signs of any problems developing whilst they are in the villa. Additionally, several of our senior team, who monitor the cast around the clock, have been trained in mental health first aid. When the time comes for each islander to leave the show, our aftercare process kicks in. Every islander has a series of debrief meetings on location with the executive team and the medical team, including the psychological consultant. After this, they are told how to access aftercare support as well as information on seeking professional representation. They also meet with the press team the day after leaving the villa and are briefed and advised on their press coverage whilst in the villa. We have had requests for help from former islanders, and have provided this. We have always recognized that this should be an evolving process, and 6 months ago we engaged Dr. Paul Litchfield, an experienced physician and a chief medical officer, to independently review our medical processes on Love Island. He has extensive experience of working with large companies and government in the area of mental health. This review has led us to extend our support processes to offer therapy to all islanders and not only those that reach out to us. And we will be delivering bespoke training to all future islanders to include social media and financial management. The key focus will be for us to no longer be reliant on the islanders asking us for support, but for us to proactively check in with them on a regular basis.